in the book of Matthew, the chapter 16 and verse number 3. Brother, wherever y'all put it, I'm going to find it. Wherever y'all put it, that's fine if you want to put it there. In Matthew 16 and verse number 13, listen to the Bible. The Bible says, when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say I, the Son of Man, am? And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. He said unto them, but whom say ye that I am? And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. This is without question a powerful, powerful text. And those who are going to be with us during the week, we're going to preach every lesson from this same text. Because I believe there's just so much meat in this text that it can carry us for a whole week and even more. But when Jesus, the Messianic Master, when Jesus said, upon this rock I will build my church. And that's a powerful statement because the church belongs to Jesus. And I think we need to understand now, in regards to this lesson, what I want to do, my first lesson, what I want to do, I want to show us, because in the Bible, we have both types and we have antitypes, which mean we have examples or blueprints and we have the real thing. Now the Bible says in Romans 15 and verse number 4 that those things that were written aforetime, they were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures we might have hope. Now the Bible said in 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse number 11, the Bible said we have these things as our example and for our admonition. So the things that were written in the Old Testament, they were written for us to learn by. We understand better the New Testament because of the examples we have in the Old Testament. Now what I want to do, I want to show you the Lord's church. I want to show you the church from the type. And then we're going to look in the New Testament at the church as the antitype or the real thing. Come with me because we're going to do a case study tonight. And I want to show you that God was preparing us for when Jesus would stand on the shore of Caesarea Philippi and make the declaration that I will build my church. Because the Bible said, I want you to go with me now to the book of Genesis. In the book of Genesis, the chapter is 6. And I want you to meet me at verse number 5. In Genesis chapter 6, well, y'all blocked my view. I got to go the other way. In Genesis chapter 6 and verse number 5, watch what the Bible says. We're going to make a comparison now between the Old Testament and the New Testament. Now the Bible says in the book of Genesis, chapter 6 and verse number 5, if you have the book, watch what the Bible says.
And God saw.
And the Bible says, and God saw.
That the wickedness of man.
God saw that the wickedness of man.
Was great in the earth.
God saw that the wickedness was great on the earth. Go and read. Man was wicked, and you're still in verse number 5. You're still in verse number 5.
Imagination of thought.
And the Bible said, listen, every imagined man's thought was evil. He woke up thinking evil. Everything that man did, it was evil. Man, the Bible said his thoughts were evil continually. Every day, during the day, the whole day, man was thinking evil. But watch what the Bible says. Go and read, sir.
Repented the Lord.
And God had a change of heart. Go and read, sir.
And he had made man.
God had a change of heart that he made man on the earth. Go and read.
Grieved him to at his heart.
And the Bible says that God was grieved to his heart
And the Lord said,
because of sin, sin grieves the heart of God. Sin literally breaks the heart of God. And the Bible said, and the Lord said, go to read, sir. Now, he said, watch this now. God says, I will destroy man,
whom
I have created
from the face of the
earth.
man,
Watch this now, man
and beast,
and beast,
creepy thing,
and the creeping thing.
the fowls of the air.
What's happening? Judgment is going to fall on the earth. Yeah. God is getting ready to have judgment to fall on the earth. But the Bible said, watch what the book says.
For repent of me that I have made.
God had a change of heart, even made man in the first place. But the Bible said, but with Noah,
found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
One man found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Let's watch Noah now. One man. Just watch this. One man. Just one man. God can take one man and do exactly what he needs to do. I say when God wanted to start the race, God started with one man. And his name was Adam. When God wanted, in regards to the fact of saving the race, God had one man. And his name was Noah. When God needed somebody to lead his people out of Egyptian bondage, God had one man. And his name was Moses. When God needed somebody to prophesy to his people, God had one man. And his name was Isaiah. When God needed a prophet to cry for his people, God had one man. And his name was Jeremiah. When God needed somebody to close up the Old Testament, God used one man by the name of Malachi. When God needed somebody to be a forerunner for Jesus, God used one man. And his name was John the Baptist. And I come by to tell you, when God needed somebody to die for the sins of the world, God used one man. And y'all gonna make me start preaching up, and I wasn't ready for this yet, but y'all start no stuff now. I came up with Lloyd now. He had one man, and his name was Jesus Christ. Now God can use one man. Now the Bible said there was Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. But watch what the Bible said. Go to read, sir.
These are the generations of Noah.
Now the Bible said, now these are the generations of Noah.
Noah was a just man.
Now the Bible said he was, listen, as corrupt as the world was, the Bible says that Noah was a just man. Which helps me to understand, listen, you can live right even though other folk ain't right. And that means, you can't make excuses. You can still do the right thing in spite of what everybody else is doing. And the Bible said, listen, to the Bible, go and read, sir.
Perfect in his generation.
The Bible said, listen, he was complete in his generation.
And Noah walked with God.
Y'all see what the Bible says? The Bible said, and Noah walked with God. Now you notice the Bible didn't say God walked with Noah. For God to walk with Noah, that means God had to go in the direction that Noah was going in. But I stopped by to tell you, it's not based on God following us. We got to follow him. Because the Bible still says in Isaiah 55 and verse number 8 and 9 that our thoughts are not his thoughts, our ways are not his ways, as high as the heavens are above the earth, our thoughts from his thoughts, his ways from our ways. And the Bible said that Noah walked with God. And what's in the Bible say? Go read.
Yeah, 3 sons.
Now I want you to watch this now, that Noah had 3 boys. He had 3 boys. All right, I'm going to come back to these boys. He had 3 sons. And the Bible said, go to read.
Shem.
He had Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the Bible said he had 3 boys. Now don't forget that. I got to come back to that point. And the Bible said, go and read.
And the earth was also
corrupt before God.
The earth was filled
and
with
the
violence.
earth was filled with violence.
And God looked upon the earth.
It sounds like today. In regards to how men are today. It seems like violence and wickedness is everywhere. And the Bible said, go and read.
God looked upon the earth.
And God looked upon the earth. And behold, it was corrupt.
For all
flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And watch this now.
And God said unto Noah.
And God said to Noah.
The end of all flesh.
The end of all flesh is come up before me. Go to read, sir.
For the earth is filled with
earth is filled with violence
through them.
And behold,
I will destroy them.
I will destroy them
with the earth.
With the earth. All right, now watch this now. And the Bible said, going to read.
Make thee an ark of gophers.
I want you to watch this now.